we went to the zoo and somebody said, "Oh, you must feel so at home here." I was like,
Which country in South Africa are you from?
have you met Mandela? Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. What's up? As you guys can see, I have friends. Okay, Lulu, come closer, come closer. As you guys can see, I have friends from America and South Africa. So, what's your name? Tell them your name.
Lulu.
And what's your name? What's your name?
Maddox.
Maddox. And what's your name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey. So today's video.
And what's your name?
Oh, they know my name, but I'll say it again. My name is Angel. So in today's video, we're actually going to do 10 questions Americans ask South Africans. Because I don't know about the other South Africans that are in America, but this is my second time coming back and I've got interesting questions. And so I just thought I'd do a video about it. And Kelsey, when did you move to the States?
2014.
So Kelsey's not an au pair actually. She's like a legal eagle. So she lives here like...
I do. I've lived here for 5 years. And
yeah. How did you come? Tell the people.
so we found jobs out here and we spoke as a family and we decided to make the move.
What? You didn't marry an American?
No, but it's on the list.
And
Yeah, we found jobs and we landed in this beautiful country and we just haven't looked back.
fun question, do you miss home?
I do.
What do you miss the most?
The people.
Oh, okay, guys. You miss the people.
I miss my friends. I miss the vibe. Like just being able, like everyone here has got a
I'm
plan.
not doing that.
And
And everything. Whereas in South Africa, you walk up, I can go to Angel's house and be like, I'm here for wine. And she's like, okay, cool. And then we stay for breakfast.
And the funniest thing is, she's from totally near the ocean, and now she lives in Colorado, surrounded by mountains.
I
How far
grew
is the
up
nearest
on the
ocean?
beach.
How far is the nearest ocean here?
As far as I know, I think it's California, which is about a 16 to 18 hour drive, depending where in California you go.
Just to get to the beach. But anyway, this place is absolutely stunning, by the way. So the first question was, a guy said to me, so you from Africa? Like Africa, like jungle Africa? Which tribe do you belong to?
I have not gotten that one.
So do you want to clear that question? Do we have tribes in South Africa?
Well, kind of do, but you have the
Yes.
different cultures.
You do have.
Like, I mean, I guess each race is considered a tribe.
Go on. So we do, just to clarify, we do have like certain areas. I think there's like a Xhosa tribe, and don't come at me, I'm not sure. But I know we do have tribes, but not the whole of South Africa. Babskis, hold on. Not the whole of South Africa. Do you guys have houses or huts? People want to know if we live in houses.
Well, we live in houses, but if you go into like more rural areas, there's huts and things. But for the most part, it's, I want to say 90% houses. Yeah.
So we do have houses. It also depends on like your income. So there's
Yeah.
lower class houses, there's middle class houses, and then there's like the fancy houses. So yeah, we do live in houses. I don't know why people think we live like
On the streets.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, you from South Africa? I have a friend in Nigeria. Do you know them?
Fun fact, no, I do not.
Guys, when I got this question, I was like, wait, what? So I'm from
I
South
get
Africa.
this question quite often, especially like if it's like Namibia and what's the other one I get? Tanzania and Kenya. And I'm like, no.
Guys, first of all, let's just say Africa is a continent, okay? And in Africa, there's countries. And so I'm from South Africa.
Which is the right at the bottom, like the very last country, right at the bottom, just in case.
I don't know people from Kenya. We don't just walk around. We're not like this whole kumbaya, you know, the whole of Africa.
Kumbaya.
And then also people would ask, have you met Mandela? Guys.
I mean, I've gotten that one, but I have not.
Yeah. They were like, oh, you guys are so proud of Trevor Noah. Did you grow up with him? Do you know his family? I'm proud of him because he's South African and he's doing well. But
And he's
like,
doing really well for himself and giving South Africa a good name, but
Yeah,
I've
but
never personally met
I've
him.
never met him. I'd like to meet him one day.
At least not while he's been famous.
Yeah.
Or before he was famous, never.
Okay. Ooh. Do you speak Africa?
I don't speak Africa, but I speak Afrikaans.
Yeah. Teach me some Africa. Do you speak
Or
Africa?
Afrikanese.
Yeah. Also, people have asked my white friends. Like I had white friends in New Jersey, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're from South Africa, but you're white."
Yes. I got that on my very first day, actually.
Alright.
Someone, when I started school here, class and introduced myself, and one of the guys were like, so if you're from Africa, why are you white? And I looked him dead in the face and was like, please tell me you are joking. And he was not. He was very serious. And it took some convincing to convince him that there are white people in South Africa.
You must be so excited to have a cell phone.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah. I got somebody show me what's a dishwasher. Like the first 2 weeks, they're like, so this is a dishwasher. You put the dishes in and you press the button. And I was like,
I had someone calling me on my phone, and out of respect, I was listening to the person talking, and they were like, I'm sorry, do you need help? Do you need me to show you how to answer your phone? And I was like, sorry?
guys, we're not dumb. Also, this is what I got. How did you get here? You from South Africa? Like, I've had that, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I bluffed somebody once. I said I flew on a lion. I flew on a lion, yeah. And if you born in South Africa, you're the only ones that see lions with wings. Guys, South Africa is a pretty lit country.
It is.
Despite the fact that everyone says it's like danger and all these things, but we do have technology. So yeah, like we do have stuff in South Africa. Like we're not pondos. It's so dangerous in South Africa. You must be so glad you're here. Guys, everywhere is dangerous. I get it's dangerous in South Africa.
It's more dangerous in South Africa than what it is living here in Colorado.
But where I stay, like, wait, can I just say where I stay?
Yes.
Where I stay. So Colorado, I won't lie, here is definitely safe. When I lived here, I was comfortable, I was happy.
Yeah.
But where I stay right now, well, it's a new year, but last year, there were 310 shootings the whole year. Just for our area.
Holy cow.
And as much as you guys say South Africa is dangerous and all, it's like legit a fear to go into malls sometimes, or like certain areas. I remember I was having like a long week, and I was like, it's Saturday, I'm just gonna go to Mandawan Mall and I'm gonna, like go shopping or whatever. So I was like chilling, and I was like, I'm gonna go around 1 o'clock. I said to my host family, I'm like, oh, I'm going shopping, I'll see you guys later. And they're like, oh, where are you going? So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Mandawan Mall. They literally, their face turned white, and they are like my complexion, because they were like, that's Murder Mall. It's actually called Murder Mall.
Oh,
so I'm sorry, but everywhere is dangerous.
Where I stay, there isn't that much. We actually got a notification on our community Facebook saying that we need to start locking our cars because there was a thief running around, and we were like, okay.
Yeah.
We've also got notifications to tell people, like, lock your bikes up, like people are taking them. I'm like, this is what we worry about now, but in South Africa we would worry if there was a lot more that we would worry about.
Yeah.
I mean, just recently I left my car unlocked, windows open, while I was in the shopping center for like almost an hour. I came back and everything was still there. Whereas in South Africa, if I had to do that, I would have no car left.
So yeah, I just think, yes, okay, I get what people are saying. Yeah, South Africa is dangerous, whatever. But what I've learned is that even here, there's certain areas. In Colorado, I didn't have a problem with that. Like,
we're definitely spoiled living here with not having as much crime. And
I used to walk with my phone in my back pocket. Whereas where I stay now, on the other hand, like the actual area, like my house side is fine, but in 2 seconds I could be in the wrong street and ish could happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not dissing the area, but as I'm saying, like every country has its side. Like every country has the safe side and the non-safe side, and I just feel like sometimes media will only show the bad side of South Africa.
Which country in South Africa are you from?
Yes.
Guatemala.
Yes.
Which country in South Africa are you from?
Guatemala.
South Africa is the country. Just like America, we also have states. So if you want to look at it that way. But
yeah. I never know how to answer this question when people ask me which country in South Africa are you from. Because I'm just like, South Africa is the country. So South Africa is the country. In South Africa, there are different states, but we don't call them states. We call them provinces. I'm from KZN, KwaZulu-Natal. She's also from KwaZulu-Natal. But yeah, so we don't have...
It's kind of like, you live in America, you live in the state of Colorado. But, when someone asks you, they don't say what country in America do you live in.
Yeah, so Africa is the continent, and then you're going to see South Africa.
I've never gotten this one
I've
because
got
I'm
that.
white. But
Yeah.
what about you?
So my real name is Angel. I only have one name. But they would always ask me, like, especially people who are into like Africa and like all these travel things, they would come with this question like, no, like I know so much about Africa. What's your real name? And I'm like, Angel. And they're like, no, your African name. And I'm like, Angel. And they're like, but that's so white. And I'm like, it's Angel. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I know there's some people that have amazing
I've never
names.
thought about people asking you things like that. Because I mean, I don't get that question.
Yeah, but I'm brown skin and I have an afro. So like,
yeah,
they automatically think that I have Zulu skin. The last question is probably the most famous question. I think almost every South African got this question. And I sometimes just bluff people and say, yeah. Do you have a pet lion?
Or another one is, are there like wild animals just roaming the streets like lions? And
I've had someone say, what did they say? Oh, did you go to school on a giraffe? Oh yeah, do you guys travel to school on a giraffe? And sometimes I just say no, but
yeah,
guys,
it just depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll be honest, sometimes I'll be like, yeah, totally.
yeah, sometimes I'll lie. I'm like, listen, I have a lion with wings, and I just named the first name that comes to my head, and I'm like, he's so cute, I miss him so much. And recently we went to the zoo and somebody said, at the Maryland Zoo, they were like, oh, you must feel so at home here. I was like, wait, we're at the zoo. How do I feel close to? I was like, guys, like the things people ask me because they have the accents, and the first thing they say, where are you from? And I'm like, South Africa, because I'm proud of where I'm from. And they were like, you must feel so at home here. And I was like, and so I found that so funny. I was just like, wow, some people actually really don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, guys, I feel at home in the zoo. When I miss South Africa, now I know I should just go to a zoo and just chill in the middle of all the animals. Although we're making jokes and we're talking like we're acting goofy about it, but what I've learned is that some people really don't know, and I can't blame them. Like they really
don't know. Like I've learned how the way someone asks me a question, whether or not they're being serious about it or whether or not they're like just kind of joking around with me. And if I can tell that they're being serious, I'll educate them, be like, yo, this is what it's really like.
Yeah. But like, I had so many strange questions from people in South Africa asking me about America. They're like, oh, like even in Texas, like people think there's just like horses roaming around, or Houston there's horses roaming around. In New York City, like I've had people think that celebrities just walk on the street, and like they think American guys are just the best thing on the planet and the firefighters are just perfect. So don't judge, because if we have to do a video on what South Africans think about Americans, the Americans will probably laugh at us. Like half the things we thought, or well, I thought before, are so not true. And so it's the same thing. Like when people ask you, it's funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny. But educate them, so next time they also know and they can correct other people, and that way the word can get around. Yeah. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We started off with 4 people, but now we have 2 people. The one is like chilling on the iPad, our guy, and then Luella is like modeling around the house. So thank you so much for watching our video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're South African and you live in America or wherever, please just comment and tell us what are the weird questions you've been asked, because it's so funny.
Or if you're American and have your own questions,
that's a good thing.
Pop a question.
Bye.